King Attila. Now having met my second royal ghost, I can confirm that Attila indeed lives up to his legend. Oddly, I do not expect this to be my final encounter with his spirit, and I do expect our next meeting to be considerably less hostile. The Scourge of Demons, they called Attila, after he defeated Thaid 50 years ago, saving humanity from the underworld invasion in the process. For that, I am very appreciative. Of course, he wasn't always so beloved throughout Operencia. Though he did indeed unite the entire land under one peaceful rule by the time he met Thaid, his road to doing so was met with plenty of resistance and considerable bloodshed. The word conquest exists purely to describe his actions. Somewhere during his travels, after intimate encounters with countless other young women, I have no doubt, he met the lovely young lady who would become the first spirit to shoot a ghost arrow my way, Queen Rekka. Their union lasted only until her early death a few years after they teamed up to defeat Thaid, but he was by all accounts a good and loyal husband. Of course, after he died, he was back to his womanizing ways, leading several more wives over the years. Oh, you mean after... typo. It means after she died, he went back to womanizing. His last was Ildeco, who may or may not have assassinated him on their wedding night when he was but 47 years old. Crazy to think I've already outlived the most legendary hero. Can I call him that? Whoever walked the face of Operencia. After his death, everything went to hell. As his many sons fought over his throne, be they legitimate or bastard, confirmed or with no proof, Operencia transformed from his most unified to his most divided. Maybe we would actually be better off as a species if that had won. Uh-oh, you're thinking the guys was thinking. Wraiths. They are ghosts. Oh, there are ghosts, and there are wraiths. Wraiths. I hate them both. But while the former is typically more of a mere nuisance, the latter inspires the purest sense of fear I have ever experienced in my heart. It's not just their haunting experience. They essentially exist as dread incarnate. It doesn't feel right that our arrows and swords can affect them, but thank the gods they can. Father told me that there was once a single Operencian man filled with such an evil sense of vengeance within him. Not even Ordo wanted to have anything to do with his presence after he died, so Ordo used his devilish power to cast him away as a new underworld being. Seeing the wrath in the man's soul, Ordo doubled the new being as a wraith and sent it back to the middle world to collect souls. If it felt so inclined, the wraith could save an evil soul for itself, which would also become a wraith. Since their creation, wraiths have continued to act as one undead hive mind set on evil and death, always looking for new troubled souls to join their ranks. Of course, that's just a story. I don't believe it. Not one bit. Should I? Maybe I should. Yeah, probably. Given how your track record with all the other stories you haven't believed, probably. Hello, agility ring. Armor of Attila. Is it also a set? It is also a set. Strength, crit damage, pretty good chance of fear, and fire damage. This one's, yeah, the one I'm wearing is more defensive, and then that one's more offensive. 50% increased damage, 100% armor piercing against bosses. And the sword is one-handed. Bit of a bummer, but I imagine that this character can't even wear the armor. You can. Maybe. Crit damage is higher. Probably the way to go. The bastard sword. Because it just straight up has higher damage. That'll pump up some stats for you. Because Keela's already... This is a mistake, I think. Let's have Keela switch over. It's clearly a strength set, so she'll just have to adapt to having an offhand weapon, going back to dual wielding. Because we can make her strength even scarier now. When she reaches the glove, she might lose that bonus, but there's other bonuses. I don't know, hopefully it all makes sense. Who all leveled up? Everyone except for her. She's about to. Just gotta keep going. Next level we'll have Death's Touch, and then we'll have every skill as our main character. Ooh. Children of the Moon. You gain 5% energy after using a moon skill. Do I like any moon skills? Word of Power, the skill I've basically never used. Oh, that's deeply disappointing. The only moon skill on the entire character is Word of Power. So no, I don't think I'm going to be equipping that one after all. Mezzy. Still mostly buying those defense stats. Keep making them unkillable. You've also got that. Okay. Do you have more moon skills? Why? Why would they do that? He literally does not have a moon skill. Why is that passive even a thing he can have? It seems like they should give him something else at that point. Alright, big old damage bonus is increased critical damage, but I have to invest in this tree. Fire resist. This skill actually makes sense for boss fights. Jaw lock. So you get a 30% damage bonus, but you can only attack the character you use this on for 3 turns. If you're fighting a boss, then you're just like, I'm invested now, let's go. Which could be fun. The roar is just better now. Remove buffs and taunt status from all enemies and frighten them. Kind of irreversibly. It's kind of just better than Third Eye now, except this one's just cheaper, but having 2 versions of the same spell is just kind of not a good use of my number of spells. Do you have a moon? So Raven Spirit's a moon spell. Ah, those 2 are both moon. You have the most moon spells, but they don't land on the ones that I'm usually likely to use a lot. So still probably not going to use it there either. Ah, they brought me all the way back out to use the exit. And I guess I'm done here? Because there's that thing, but they said that I can't do it. And nothing has really changed. I don't see how the Sword of Attila would do anything. So I guess we're leaving. Let's go! They keep saying there's no returning. I think the game doesn't know that it has fast travel. They keep saying I can't come back, but I have a fast travel system. I don't know if they know that. I'm genuinely a little confused about if they know about their own mechanics. Like, I wonder if they implemented the warning that you're about to leave the zone before they added fast travel and a bunch of puzzles that require future mechanics in old locations. Because that warning makes sense otherwise, but it just doesn't make sense in the current version of the game. Oh well. Load for me. You can do it. Huh. There we go.
As the companions exited the tomb, a familiar face welcomed them. Familiar to some of them, at least.
Hello, brave travelers. Once again, I greet you outside of a most curiously unnatural parting of waters. Your fellowship has grown since last we met.
Greetings, Shakos. We're relieved to see you did not perish at Deva Fortress.
When I saw what shape it was in, I avoided it completely. From there, I decided to track the dragon. I wanted to learn as much as I could. I lost him once he got so high in the sky I could no longer follow.
Sounds familiar.
He has confronted you? Then I too am relieved to see you all alive. I did pick up his track again, which led me here. I need to show you something.
Kampo stayed behind to wait for the old woman, as Sharkos led the rest of the companions to a horrid sight.
The wizards, scorched to death.
Yes, awful.
I saw it happen, and it was awful. I see it in you that you mean to destroy him. That is nothing less than suicide. You know how powerful these men were. Do you really think you stand a chance in the underworld?
We have to try.
You're certainly welcome to join us. Apply your knowledge.
I cannot follow you there. In fact, I bid you farewell, and good luck.
The companions shared their farewells and reunited with Kampo and Elia by the river shore.
Does anyone else find it peculiar he mentioned our going to the underworld?
All we told him before was we were searching for the sun. How would he even know what the two are linked?
Simple. He's full of crap.
If we do see that fellow again, draw your swords.
Oh no, he's the dragon. You never know, I suppose. Still missing one secret around here. I believe we had a wind-up toy instance or something like that. There you are. In the mine. The mine to the north. What have you done? Now where have you gone? Ah, I just had to... Oh, there's two buttons to find. Okay. Gotcha. Letter to Oleg. My dearest friend, Oleg. I know you will never see this. In fact, the way your words were written, I fear I will never see you, yourself, again. But your requests have been fulfilled. I have buried the key I have placed the robe of Gonsol in a chest, which you, of course, know if you are reading this, and I do hope you are. I'm not sure if I ever told you, but King Attila tasked me with creating passages like this for his rooster throughout his kingdom as well. He loved it so much, I think he saw it as a sort of sport. Sadly, he never found them all. I even managed to place one in the tomb of his first wife, but I suppose I can understand why he would have never wanted to return there. Even he was a man incapable of escaping the emotion we know as grief. Keve. Yeah, maybe don't put the fun sport cave for the golden rooster toy in his wife's grave. It's just a really weird fucking call for you to make, dude. Maybe don't do that. Cool. We're completely done with this zone. At this point, we might be able to solve every puzzle in the game. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. If I put this on, I'll have a set of 4, which gives me the -10 energy cost, which I already have on this item. Lose 3 wisdom, lose 1 intelligence, gain some sleep resistance. I don't know, it's really iffy. It's iffy, but getting to the cooldown reduction is a really rare skill, so it might be worth the trade-off, but this is kind of a downgrade. Yeah. 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 Alright. They're nice enough to give me a save point here. The Lake of Anna. So there's still 1 secret left in the first zone. I'm pretty sure though that was the statue. At the end of some hall, yeah, there's a whole floor apparently waiting for us. At the end of some hallway there was a statue. It was either missing a head or a crown or something. It's been a while since we've been here, but I think I'm still not ready to go back. The Great Forest. We are missing 6 of the secrets in this area. How? Why haven't we gone that way? I can take a little bit of a look. They might just be some really clever secrets. And maybe I'm not necessarily going to find them today either. I don't know how the map could be that full. And me not knowing any of the secrets. Unless it's miscounting somehow. Or some other weirdness. Or if perhaps the game's not being entirely straightforward with its claim that I have that much map complete. Or they're just some crazy alternate kind of secret. That doesn't use any of my Metroidvania mechanics, but instead is just like ultra rare secrets. I don't know. Ever since the first time I walked in here, I was really paranoid about like where are they hiding the secrets, because I got used to what they looked like in the first zone, and then we got to a new zone, and I'm like, I don't know what secrets look like now. They could be anything. Ooh, door. I couldn't make out what it was on the map a moment ago. But that's one of those locked doors. Hello. What have you here? Is it danger? Hi there. Give me a second. Keela gained a level. Keela has an energy shield. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but she has it. Yes. It's interesting. It seems like you can cast it on somebody else. Or maybe spend it on like the spellcaster so that she has an energy shield perhaps. Perfect strikes counts as that type of spell. And so does energy shield. The perfect strike costs 50. If I put this on, it basically costs 35. Which is interesting. I just accidentally swapped out a skill. There we go. So it makes her big scary attack at the very least a bit less costly to use, making it a little more scary, I suppose. You look like you're gonna be a big bad boss fight. Let's do it.
I smell fear.
We brought his key down here and we fought a prototype copper soldier. That, wow. 28 damage per turn. Not great news, generally speaking. This guy stacks bad news. Whoa, boss, high resist, instant kill, and control immune. Are you immune to instant kills, or do you have instant kills? I'm not entirely clear on that, actually. It's kind of important detail. Alright, tank initiated. Instant kill, go! Yeah. Only had a chance, but you never know. Could be fun. Resisted? Yeah. You kind of go on to have more expectation of your lightning attack against robots, generally speaking. But we're wearing him down. Yeah. There goes your fire resist. The lightning gun. It's a 20 strength gun. If we're lucky, the crit damage applies to other weapons. Circular saw, energy core, all thematic weapons. Ah. You. That's how we can have that many more secrets. Maps explored. Map is fully explored and yet only half the secrets have been found, and that's because that thing is what we found. We found the light. Energy core, 4 wisdom, 4 intelligence, energy shield. That's interesting. We know that energy shield uses up your energy instead of your health when you take damage. That would be kind of crippling for my spellcaster. I'm not sure if anyone else wants to use it necessarily. Interestingly, the primary person to potentially use it actually might be Keela. She has the second biggest energy meter already. And if I just give her so much strength that she just can do crazy damage with attacks, just auto-attacking every turn could actually be a lot of damage. just using normal attack. So an energy shield, especially since she gets energy whenever she does any regular action, she could just be building up a shield that keeps her healthy and so on. Generally speaking, though, she just isn't really at the tank, so it just doesn't really amount to much there. This fine tunic is bleh. We have a circular saw. One-handed. Could be better than my offhand. Or it could be apparently of identical quality by this game standards. Let's see, it does more damage. 2% less crit. 5% less hit. Armor piercing. I'm just going to equip it because it's exciting. That's my entire thought process. The lightning gun. Sure, I'll put it on for the crit damage. Advanced Copper Soldier. When we opened Hadur's vault in the Tomb of Reka, we all expected to be met with a great treasure, not the most challenging fight with a copper soldier we'd ever yet encountered. Hadur, I understand you want to protect your treasures, but wouldn't this one have been better off protecting you up there in the land of gods? Not that you need protecting, Hadur. If it's true that each copper soldier is imbued with a damned soul seeking redemption, I wonder whose soul inhabits this metal fellow. A great warrior, perhaps? A king? Wouldn't it be something if we wound up fighting and soundly defeating King Breck a second time? I like that story. That's how I'm going to tell it for the rest of my life. Honestly, stats-wise, King Breck is probably so much weaker. In fact, that fight was made easier by the fact that we're just kind of high compared to when we would have been when we first got here. Hello, secret chest. Spiked round shield. Probably not great. Nope. Not great. And you're the only person who uses shields. I guess I don't really need to start over because it actually maintains its charge. Right here. There we are. Aha. A letter from Hadur. If you are reading this, you either have my unspoken permission to be here, or you are an intruder about to die. I will assume you are the former. It is entirely possible the latter have already met their fate. Just look around. I have no love for the middle world, Operencia, you call it, but I do admire its apparent love for me. Or perhaps fear of me is better phrasing. Whatever the case, the Midworlders have evaluated my own standing over the millennia, from mere Firesmith King to an outright god of war. Let Napkiraly and Selkiraly have their sun and wind. Let them have their forests of gold and silver. The forces of nature they control are all but taken for granted by humanity. But war? War gets their attention. War is prayed to. War demands sacrifices. War is constant. Until it is not. The man known as Attila was as impressive as I have ever seen any human. Never before has one man represented the ideas of war and peace, all in one shell. There was much bloodshed in his travels through the middle world, but in the end, there was peace, at least for as long as he lived. Not even Thade's uprising could disrupt the peace for more than one day. I wonder, did Attila even know what he was fighting? Yes, he knew Thade was a dragon, but did he know what a dragon even is? Did he know that most dragons indeed originate from human parents, only their birth in the underworld makes them different? Did he know he knew Thade's mother? Did he know that, well, perhaps there are some things Midworlders must discover for themselves. In the meantime, I welcome you to take anything of use you see, anything of use to you in here. I deem you worthy of it, if you are not already dead that it is. Am I going to find out that our vendor is Thade's mother? I feel like we're just layering mechanics on here, because she clearly has secrets. She couldn't be more overt about it.